And what's up, everybody? Welcome to AllertonAv.com and the Block Party. I'm your host, Chad. I'm back this week. I know you guys got a little taste of me last week.
You were here last week, yeah.
A little taste of me, dude. But I kept getting paused, so I was really confused. I don't know why.
I regret everything about last week's episode. For the record.
We're here with former host Jason and former co-host.
Last time I listen to you and you're like, don't listen to the video, just play it. Like that was a dumb idea. Like why would I ever do that? Like that was.
It worked out good.
Like I know you well enough to know that was just a bad idea.
It gave you guys an opportunity to talk about little things, and listen to me rant about some bullshit for a little while.
Yeah,
when I ranted about Gears of War movie, some NX stuff that I was almost spot on.
Yeah,
if you guys listen to it,
that the NX we're gonna get that video. Do you still think we're gonna get those demo stations in January?
Yes. I'm 100% positive, dude. We might even.
I think they need to do it at Christmas if they're gonna do it, but.
No, you don't want them too early.
Okay, so my big point last week was, I just want to get your thoughts on this because you're so high on this. Was releasing a console right after the holidays is the dumbest thing ever because no one's gonna buy it because they already bought brand new consoles.
It's a bad move.
Yep.
I don't agree with that.
You think someone's gonna buy their kid a PS4 and then the NX like 2 weeks later?
Maybe gift cards.
I think we're at the point right now where like the sales of systems are already in 90% of the homes. Like I just feel like there's like not too many people that don't already own one of these. I mean, it's been 4 years, 5 years.
So how many people own a Wii U? Like Wii U sales aren't very high.
For like the
3 years.
3 years. 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So
people are still buying them, otherwise they wouldn't go on sale every holiday.
They're buying the cheap ones, or they're upgrading. Yeah. They already have one, and they're upgrading. The people that are upgrading are buying the new ones. I don't think the NX is going to sell a shit ton of units anyways. So, I mean, even if they did put it at the holiday...
That's the thing. It could.
Yeah, but if they're not ready...
Cool, it could steal some sales away from the PS4. I don't think the saturation is as high as you give it. I think there's still room for that thing.
Maybe it's just I'm surrounded by everyone that I know has a system, so I just assume that everyone in the fucking world has one.
I feel like Nintendo still has a lot of risk more than anything. Like they're not Sony and they're not Microsoft where they've released successful systems in a row. Like the Wii U wasn't really successful.
Hell no, dude. Yeah, that was a fucking
and to like. So they have to go big with this next one, and they can't be like, "Whoa, we had the Wii U, so buy this one because we did a good job on that one." Like they can't say that. They can't say like for PlayStation or Microsoft, like, "Yeah, PS3 was great, so go buy a PS4." People do that.
On the other end of it, though, it is a bad idea. Yes, I agree that it should come out to our holiday, but you got to think about it. The Xbox One S kind of fairly new onto the market. The PS4 Pro fairly new onto the market with competitive sales. The PlayStation VR on the market right now, competitive sales. They'd really be putting themselves into a third place situation for the holiday anyways, because those are already
do it next year before the holidays. Then
so March,
the weirdest thing anyone's ever. Of course, they're going to be in a third place situation. There's
there's nothing to go against. There's nothing to go against in March. Everybody's got gift cards from the holiday. What's the most popular gift you get? Is it like a $10 to a $50 gift to Best Buy? You can either use it right after the holiday or stick around and save it.
People do. They use it right after that. Gift card sales in December and November are our January business. Nobody holds on to them. They use them right away.
You spend that shit.
I don't know. I just don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's for Nintendo. They're gonna sell when they sell. I don't think
it's weird. April or May. It needs to distance itself because people aren't just gonna do it. And parents.
They should do a summer release then. They could do it before summer.
Because if a kid, think about it. If a kid sees this NX tomorrow when this trailer drops,
I'm gonna buy it whenever it comes out.
And they're getting excited, right? They go to tell their parents, "Man, I want to get this new Nintendo. I need this new Nintendo."
And
then the parents are like, "Oh, when's it come out?" And they're like, "January," and they're like. Well, that sucks because I want to give you a present at Christmas. I'm not going to wait till January. What else do you want?
I'm not a dad, dude. I couldn't even put myself in that shoes, dude. I'm all about buying it.
I just know our parents wouldn't have done that. Then we're like, you're going to get something else then.
Shit, dude. We would have been lucky to have them buy us. We got real lucky when they bought us the Nintendo, dude. But I think everything pretty much after that was on our own.
No, we had the Super Nintendo, the Super Scope.
After the Nintendo era. I mean, like PlayStation.
Yeah, everything. Well, we got the PlayStation too. We had the PlayStation, the regular, the OG.
Didn't you buy that? And then you bought Resident Evil? Me and you together?
That was Dad, dude.
No way, dude. I can't remember. It's foggy, dude. I'm blacking out.
I'm blacking out on consoles did you guys get as Christmas presents?
None. We never got a console as a Christmas present.
I got an N64 as a Christmas present and a PlayStation 1 as a Christmas present.
Well, we're not all rich, Tristan. So.
No shit.
Well, Christmas time was like when I'd actually get like a video game. So I wouldn't get it in like March or something.
Yeah.
Our
house, we weren't allowed. Like, my parents did not believe in video games or TV, so we had to earn our own money, save our own money to buy our own systems and our own games. So, like, we didn't really get to watch TV either when we were younger, because that's just, we're an active family. So, yeah, like, got $4 a month for allowance. Save for this shit was, like, fucking impossible. I had to work so many jobs. Like, it was nuts!
Yeah.
Tristan, oh my god, these systems. Jason and Chad, oh, our parents got us. Fuck you guys.
No,
you don't even know, man.
Our parents like bought it for all of us. There was like 3 of us, so they're like, it's like a group present. Like, it was almost like a family thing because I think our dad was way into it too. So like, it was just a good gateway. But we never got the N64 and stuff like that. So
that's cool.
Huh. So I'm looking up like releases for like systems, and yeah, everything falls between October and November. So this is a very weird situation to come out in March. And I think their plan was to come out in the holiday of 2016. And then that shit got pushed back. If you remember, they talked about having to delay it for the installation of something, and people were thinking that it was to power it up for VR technology is why it got delayed. So I think they were planning that because all these systems, the Wii was in November, the Wii U was in November.
The whole historical reason is you drop a system so parents buy it for Christmas. That's the only reason.
Yep.
Like, you don't put it any other time because it's like you already got something and you need a big gap. It has to come out in either like April or May or like maybe June. I don't know. It's weird. And then people are doing other stuff in the summer, so that's even hard.
Get outside, go play, go to the park, whatever.
Nintendo wants to do anyway. They're going on their own drum at this point, so who cares? I guess.
Dude, yeah. What were their initial sales originally when it came out? Do you remember it all for the Wii and the Wii U? I can't remember, but
insane sales.
The Wii was a hit.
50 million or something, right? The Wii U.
And then everyone was like, "Shit, we're not using this system." And then the Wii U came out, and like nobody really cared because everyone that bought the Wii was like, "Oh my god, wait, I don't even really use this." So then they're like, "I don't even really use this," to the Wii U, and they're like, "Man, we're not gonna buy it."
I just wanted to fucking try it, dude, and that's where I'm at in my life, dude. It's something new and it's gimmicky. I just want to fucking try it.
The Wii sold 100 million units, and the Wii U sold 13.
Oh, I wasn't thinking on release week. I was thinking release month, but I couldn't find any data on it. But I was super curious to see what the release month was. But yeah, dude. I think their sales, I mean, regardless, though, the hype behind this thing, it all is going to depend on this week. We've been talking about it, and we were talking about it a little bit last week. You know, NX is coming. I mentioned, you know, the kiosks in stores by January at least. But we got Red Dead Redemption 2 announced, trailer tomorrow. There's already been talk last week that Beyond Good and Evil was getting not a remaster, but a reboot of their franchise and is going to be on the NX with a trailer incoming very soon. With both those trailers coming very soon, leaks coming out, there's also the Nintendo Direct. People are leaking and hinting Nintendo Direct could be on Friday, October 21st, because that was the day the first Nintendo Direct happened was October 21st, 2011. Which I thought was pretty interesting speculation. But, you know, I'm thinking now Red Dead Redemption 2 could be on the NX, and they surprised us with their Apple merger. I mean, let's be honest, that no one saw the Apple thing coming with Apple and Nintendo. No one could see this Rockstar and Nintendo thing coming either. Not that they're going to launch at the same time, and not that it's going to be an exclusive, but they could just partner together for a big launching and big unveiling.
I think the best thing we might get is like a Nintendo logo at the end of the trailer that just draws people hype. I don't think it's gonna be like a Nintendo sponsored press conference because Rockstar doesn't.
Well, what I was thinking was like, and they've already said that the Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be on their Red Dead YouTube page and the reddead.com. But I was just thinking that, you know, Nintendo could show it off when they show off the NX as like kind of like dude, it could be huge. So that could be coming tomorrow. You know,
you think the
tomorrow.
Well,
Tristan was saying, if you guys caught the tail end of Adapted, Tristan was hinting that, you know, there's rumors going around that NX could have a debut tomorrow, even. Yeah. So
some sort of preview trailer.
With the weird.
Either way, it's coming this week. So, dude, if you guys are on allertonav.com, you ain't gonna miss it. You'll be the first to know.
Yeah,
or if you follow me,
we might have to bust out live on the app for that because I'm very confused about what the NX, like the release strategy is going to be for that thing. I'm excited for it though. Like the concept of that system is like awesome to me.
If it executes anything that my brain has created, I'm a day one purchase just based on the fact that it's got a handheld that I can finally get those games.
When is Sun and Moon coming out for Pokemon?
This like November, I believe.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking like if Sun and Moon was coming out later, maybe they were going to tie the sales of the NX with Sun and Moon because playing a console on your big screen would be a really intelligent move, and that's the only reason why I would even buy Pokemon Sun and Moon. Not because I hate Pokemon, because we all know we hate handheld gaming. So I was like, maybe they're doing it. Never mind.
I wouldn't put it past them though. November 18th is when Pokemon Sun and Moon come out. I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to say Pokemon Sun and Moon will be compatible with the Nintendo NX. I think I think that's something that we could just assume. I wonder, obviously they're different cartridges.
Different cartridges makes it a bit tricky, but if they came out and were like, you can play Pokemon on your TV, all of us would be like, I'm intrigued.
Where do I pre-order?
Yeah,
I'm like, great, dude, another Pokemon game I can play for an hour, but now I can do it on my couch. That's how that
would play. And that's what I think too, is like Pokemon, dude. I can't get in like more than a couple hours on it. Even any handheld, dude. I was surprised last year when I played so much of Steam World Heist.
And what, Bravest Warriors or whatever? Bravely Default, what am I saying? Bravely Default.
Yeah, that was like almost 2 years ago. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that one we did like 30 plus hours.
Yeah, so I mean, they have to be really fucking epic, dude, to get me in. But this right here, I mean, if I could just dock it and play it, I don't really care so much about being able to take it anywhere I go, but just knowing the franchises that I love that are on handhelds and the opportunity to put that on my TV and just sit back in the chair and just play it naturally is very, very fucking exciting for me, dude, and a money stealer. So shit, dude. Well, we talked about it for a second there, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on it because I haven't played it yet. I dabbled in it, but Red Dead Redemption, I dabbled a little bit in it. Tristan, I know that you've dabbled. Amy, I think might be the only one on the crew that's actually taken it down, but I'm not sure.
I have.
Yeah.
He's a completionist.
Yeah, I am.
What's that?
It's a good story.
I just said Amy is a completionist.
Yeah, dude, she always goes after it. But I was getting hyped for the Red Dead Redemption because they tweeted out the red logo and all that stuff, and I was getting hyped. And then Amy called me a fake gamer because
that's pretty harsh.
Oh, I'm so excited for this new game, and I never even played the first one.
I think you can be excited about something that you haven't played before just because of.
Yeah, you can, but he's my husband, and I like to give him a hard time. So.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I get slapped around all the time.
Yeah.
But
abusive relationship.
He likes
Is the first one technically Red Dead Revolver, or is that not really a part of the franchise?
No, I think that's part of the franchise.
It's I guess and then Redemption, and then Redemption 2, I guess, unless they have a new name for it.
So I'm just assuming that this online thing that they're going to do is just going to be exactly like Grand Theft Auto 5 online.
With horses and buggies.
Well, they made more money from the Grand Theft Auto DLC than the actual game. I can't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
It
makes sense, but yeah, it's going to be just like it.
Yeah. The Red Dead Redemption Online was almost the same thing. You could get a warrant out for your arrest, and then you get a high bounty, and then you hide on top of buildings and you snipe people. It was almost exactly the same. I think that was kind of the precursor for Grand Theft Auto 5. They were testing it. You could go to giant canyons and have big shootouts with other people, and it was pretty fun. I feel like I enjoyed that more than Grand Theft Auto 5 because it wasn't such a kind of fun western-y fantasy element thing. But if you guys haven't beat it, just screw the side stuff and go for the main story. It's really good. I mean, Rockstar is solid storytellers for the most part. There's some fun stuff in it. Plus, you can collect different horses. I got a fire horse, all that cool shit. That's a lot of fun to.
I always get lost playing poker.
Yeah, that was.
I don't even like playing poker either, but I play it in this game.
I don't know. Yeah, it was cool. But you can not get lost doing other things and just beat the story. It's a really good story.
Dude.
Finish it.
I own it on the PS3. Or own it on the Xbox 360, I mean. So I put it into my system and made it backwards compatible. So it's sitting in there. The same thing I did with South Park. I bought South Park and I got that sitting there too. I'm trying to catch up on all these sequels, dude. So I got a whole year because they announced that it's coming out next year. So plenty of fucking time to get into that bad boy and check it out. I did play the online portion of it, which Amy was just talking about. I don't know why I played that and not the regular game.
You love online gaming, dude. Like,
dude,
like you were playing the Battlefield online. Did you love it?
The new Battlefield 1?
Yeah.
So to move away from the NX stuff that we'll talk about tomorrow and into some Battlefield 1 that it's pre-releasing right now. If you got like Ultimate Editions or you got EA Access, you can check it out. Comes out on Friday officially, 100% for everybody. And I got a chance to play it in the online mode. I didn't play any of the story stuff. Super irritating when you first turn it on and you only want to do the multiplayer. You have to like pretty much instantly kill yourself, and it drags you through a story and it drags you into the first mission. And I mean, it's all cool and stuff, but I'm not really paying attention because I don't give a fuck. I just wanted to get online right away and check that out. So I probably missed some stuff, and it might have been cool, but I was really just trying to figure out how to fucking get out of there.
Thing, and it's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, dude, it looked like it could be pretty cool. Online experience, on the other hand, not very fucking good.
Oh, really? You guys had connection issues?
Oh,
did you record it?
Really?
Yeah, I recorded it and I had a tweet out there. And to put it into perspective, my internet connection was not laggy. It was perfect because I downloaded this motherfucker at 50 megabytes a second. So I'm assuming that, there was no issues with my internet speed. I checked it a couple times. Everything should have been fucking rock solid. So I'm playing this thing, and it's like Amy's doing sound effects for. It would go okay for a little while, and then it would just just like a robot, dude, just slow motion, like 10 frames a second.
It was terrible.
And then it would go good for a few minutes, and then it would drop down again. And Toby was playing with me, and he kept saying, mine's perfect. Even if it wasn't, he's a big Battlefield fan, so maybe he'd just say it was perfect anyways to try and keep it, that way. I like to think that it was perfect. So I was like, well, let me reboot my shit. Maybe the install was all jacked up. So I rebooted. It still did the same stuff, not as frequently, but just enough to be like very, very obnoxious. Textures and graphics and stuff, dude. I don't know, man. It wasn't living up to this beauty and hype that the single player has been getting, and gloriously. Like, I don't know.
It depends on the map you're playing, essentially. I thought the forest stage looked really good and looked a lot like Endor.
Well, could it be a lot like what happened with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, where the campaign was beautiful, and you get a multiplayer and it was like shit?
I think they did
because
took a hit. Yeah.
They did that, because like then it's easier to run without more people.
Yeah,
and
you gotta keep it at 50 frames a second, dude. 40 frames a second.
Yours was like 5, so I don't know what was going on with that.
I think they said a consistent 60 was what they were shooting for.
They were trying, dude, and I've seen some videos of people playing where it might have been private servers on at their house at fucking EA's headquarters, because those videos.
You know what? I'll say I played a few matches and I had no issue, but I played on Sunday maybe.
Okay, maybe a lot of people have been getting into it. Maybe just
really
busy.
It was smooth. It was super smooth, and the game was full. It was like the full conquest. I just don't, what my issue is with Battlefield? I don't like that style of game. I want to like it, I'm playing it, and I'm like, wow, this is really cool. There's all these people, like, we're all going to do this thing. And then it's like just a meat grinder. You're just going in there, and you're like, it's like, I don't want to, like, play, like, a World War I simulator online where it's just people getting mowed down and just trying to, like, slowly move the needle to take things over. I never felt like you're totally in control. Even if you're doing well, you have 50 deaths or something, which is ridiculous. I guess you probably have 6 if you're doing really well and you're in an airplane. You just always feel like you're dying. Unless you're a sniper in the back or you're in a vehicle, you're always going to die. Like, it's inevitable that someone's just going to sneak up behind you because these maps are so big.
Yeah, and you have no clue who's who unless you see the marker over their head. It's classic just Battlefield multiplayer. They haven't done anything. Yeah, I guess I was expecting I even played the operations mode, which I thought was going to be, it's been talked about, and I thought it was going to be a different experience. But it still boils down to not I don't know, it just doesn't feel like an army giant battle that I want in this game. It just feels like get as many people as you can to stand on this blue circle until both blue circles are lit up, or red circles are lit up, your color, and then we're going to make you have to run to the next batch of hills. And then the only thing they added was like a Zeppelin, which, it's not a game changer. It just allows people who suck an opportunity to get a few more kills. Yeah, and it's just like,
I think all I played was Conquest, which was the normal, capture points A, B, C, D, E, and I was
and it's just like, I feel like there should have been something.
Apple is getting taken. Feta cheese is getting taken.
Oh, yeah. Feta cheese is beautiful.
Butters is
Bagel
getting taken.
is getting taken. You're like, okay.
It's just like that same thing where it's just like, I don't know, pile a bunch of dudes, have a bunch of snipers try and kill you from a billion miles away. It's not as gratifying as some of the other games where you feel like you're making an impact. I really never feel like I'm making an impact in Battlefield.
To me, the best part of Overwatch is like, even if I'm not the person doing it, I feel like I'm the guy that won the game every single time. I'm like, killing that person. In this, I'm like, I killed 4 guys. I took the base for like 30 seconds. I felt like a total boss for 30 seconds, but then I died because it's just inevitable. A squad's gonna come roll me.
Yeah, dude. Someone's gonna sneak up.
I didn't turn the tide of the battle at all because I got 3 points for my team. I have 1,000.
Yeah.
One time
it's like,
in my 60 minutes with the game, you know.
The fact that they give you so much freedom in this is the thing that I think hurts it the most, is because it doesn't feel like you're doing any war. Like, so when you think of a war, like maybe you had to take over a fort. Where's this fort that you would have to invade and take over, bust the walls down with some tanks, give them some, and then have them defend this giant fort that you're trying to break into. Once you get into the fort, now the fight's on the streets, and you get like smaller different things. Like maybe you get like motorcycles, and like maybe like a airplane to fly over, and that way you would feel like you're progressing instead of just standing on 2 spots, taking the spots, and then going to stand on 2 more spots, and then getting sniped as you run to the spots. Like it's just like this repetitive cycle that never feels
more tactics
glorious.
Would have definitely been pretty cool. Like having some kind of tactics in this game would be interesting. Where like in Overwatch, you're actually defending a point. Like why are you not defending a point in this? Like you're not in the trenches defending it, and they're coming at you with all these different things. It just never feels. I don't know. Not just compared to Overwatch, like other games have done that, but.
Yeah, and they expect you to defend the small points, but it's just like you die and you have a 45-minute jog back to that point. You're not going to defend it.
That was what was killing me too. It's like I understand I can like spawn back on my squad, but spawning on my squad is like just restarting in the middle. Yeah, like I'm gonna get shot in the back, or like I'm in the middle of some stupid, like I have no idea where I'm gonna spawn at that point. And it's just 90% of the time it's like a grenade or something terrible just happened to me. Like I don't like the Battlefield gameplay, and this didn't change it at all. So I'm out on this game for sure.
Yeah, and I was hoping that they were going to do something different. Maybe the guns would feel different. They still just all feel exactly the same. Like, even taking it back to the old days, I'm using snipers. I still feel, and I'm sure gun freaks and people who put in thousands of hours on the other Battlefields would disagree, but I feel like the snipers that I was just using in Battlefield 4 feel almost identical to the snipers I'm using in this one, except now I got to pump it, shoot and miss because their aiming's just too realistic, and then pump it, and then the guy's already gone behind a wall, and then try and get another shot in, or we could just get overpowered by people who have bought all the better guns.
I think I've become a kind of like in these games, I want balance. I don't want to die because someone's played much more than me. Like that's to me is like the worst gameplay experience. Like if you played a lot more than me and you're better than me, that's totally fine. But if it's just you're better than me because you got better guns, like that's just lame, dude. It just sucks to me. It's just not.
And like you can buy the $200 gun that's way better than the other gun, but it's not like you're going against guys of the equal weaponry.
Yeah,
it's
like the same $200 gun, and you played 200 hours and you beat me. It's like, well, mad props to you. Like you have it coming, but I want to be able to jump in and kill you right away, and I can't.
So I think I played like a little over an hour of it. I played on a couple different maps, a couple different modes. I rode in the Zeppelin. It feels kind of neat, but again, like you're just shooting at dots because you can't really see anything down there. So, and you're not really changing the game by being up in the Zeppelin. And then, riding in the armored train, you're really not, no one's controlling the train, so it kind of just wiggles around, and you're inside of it. And like, it's not like you have to take out the train to progress the stage, which would have been awesome because then you'd have dudes coming up to the train to try and defend it. You'd be trying to bomb it. Like, that would make it grander, but you're still just trying to take over point A and point B. And it's just that shit needs to go away. They need to fucking put a different element into the game that just makes it feel more like a battle, dude. I can't remember what fucking game that was, but we played one on the PC years ago, dude. It was like one of the first 60-player jungle battle games that we played. And you had it, and I cannot remember what the fucking game was called, but that game did war really well. Because it had the 2 islands. In order to get to the other island, you actually had to ride with your
Wasn't that
dudes.
like a Battlefield 1942?
No, this was a weird one, dude. It was an offshoot by like Tiger Strike or something.
It wasn't like Arma though. It was like something even.
But it had like 60 players, and in order to get to their base on the other side, you had to like fly over on a chopper or go across on a boat. So you felt like you were actually, if you got over there, dude, it was work
like,
to
holy
do
crap,
it.
I made it. Now I need to do something.
Yeah, and like it wasn't like you just spawn on your dude and just run and get there. Like you actually had to, hop in the chopper. And it was tedious, but it felt like a grander scale than this kind of feels. But that being said, dude, if you're a huge Battlefield fan or a Battlefield fan, this game is just yeah, you're in heaven, dude. It's exactly like all Battlefields, except a different coat of paint on it. Graphics don't really blow me away either, but whatever.
Yeah,
I do want to try this single player because the single player does look pretty neat. So I'm going to dive into that hopefully tonight or tomorrow and check that out a little bit.
Yeah. Single player.
See what's going on. Shit, we talked about a little bit of Overwatch when we're talking about Battlefield 1. Tristan, Junkenstein's Revenge. Have you had a chance to play any more of the Halloween terror that's been going on in Overwatch?
Not since we played, but I definitely want to get back into it before time runs out to get something cool. I've only gotten like spray paint stuff so far. That's kind of lame. And a couple of voices, but nothing cool like you guys.
I know, dude. We're just a bunch of show-offs. I did spend $10 and buy 11 boxes.
That's one way to get it too.
But dude, so I think I was telling Jason this. I spent $10 to get it, and on my like 8th box, I finally got something cool. 8 boxes of crap, and then I finally got my Reaper Pumpkinhead skin, which I was like, dude, instantly worth it. $10. I just shit away, but you know what?
It goes to the development of future things. I think they did really good on this. I think the Hollywood stage is awesome. I would play a little bit more this weekend. Like, just it's World of Warcraft style stuff where they're just like adding in like pumpkins, but it still just adds a little bit to it.
Yeah, they turned some of the cars into haystacks and then put pumpkins on them and like.
Had some fog and some different sound effects. I don't know. I got a couple skins. I'm gonna keep plugging in some levels, get some more stuff.
It's free.
I love this game. It's a good game. It's so fun.
Yeah, dude. Amy got back into it a little bit.
Once you play it, you want to play a few rounds, dude. Did you get any good skins, Amy?
Yeah, and I got so why I wanted it is I've always sort of liked Junkrat. I was never really good with him, but I started playing with him a bit more. I destroy people with Junkrat. I have that character like down to a fine art, like when to throw the trap, when to throw the mine, when to trigger the mine, when to like act like you're running away and they chase you and then they get like chomped and then you like blow yourself up to be airborne to shoot down at them. Like I have gotten so many plays of the game now and it's not with the tire. Like I'm really enjoying him. So in my love of him, I was like, damn, I really want to get the Junkenstein. Like that'd be so cool to be Junkrat, but like a little Frankenstein guy. Because Chad just unlocked his Frankenstein, like the Roadhog.
Frankendiddle.
So I think it was maybe 4 or 5 loot boxes. I got the Junkenstein. It was the only one I really wanted, and I got him. I was so yes.
The best when she got it was she was opening the chest and opened it, and she could see the gold coin flying in the air, and then it started the next match.
And then the next match started.
She had no idea.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm really into it. I had to go through like 7 or 8 cases of like Xbox Live Gold memberships to like get a free trial because I don't want to pay for, another 4 months and play this game for like a week and then just have it rot because I don't really use my Xbox very often. So it's been a lot of fun though. I've been getting way better with Tracer too because my go-to before was Reinhardt Chillborn and Zenyatta. And I still like Zenyatta, but I've been using Reinhardt, Tracer, and Junkrat a lot more. I hear that Tristan's a Reinhardt boss. Like, he's pretty good with Reinhardt.
I like Reinhardt, yeah. I want that flaming skull thing that is part of the Halloween stuff.
Ooh, that'd be sweet. Yeah, I don't have that.
Skin too. All these skins I think are really cool. There really is a...
Yeah, I got Hanzo as a demon, and...
Oh, nice.
What else? I got something else that was
Did you get soldiers?
Yeah, I got soldiers. He's wearing his mask, but it's like a skeleton teeth, and he's all white and black, and then his eyes are like his glasses make his eyes look like white but dead. It's really cool.
Nice.
I don't know, some cool ones.
Yeah. Did you guys did you play that the actual Junkenstein mode?
I never played it.
No.
It was
Just
okay.
when we played it.
Yeah. You just don't level up fast enough in it. That's the problem. Better to
I
go
think
quick play.
I think you do if you do easy mode. I was actually thinking about that. Because we could play a match for 8 minutes and get like 3,000 XP, but it was like almost on easy mode, a guaranteed 4 to 5 minutes to get about 2,000. Or some matches in Overwatch can go 15 minutes or,
going overtime. Oh, and you're like, okay, can we just like lose or win, please? Like,
I need my points. I need my loot boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to try it again.
Me and Amy cleared a stage in a minute and 14 seconds.
It was insane!
That's amazing.
Dude. Tell him the gimmick, dude. Let it out.
All right, so what is that Asian one? Something temple.
The one with the two
not
temples.
Numambi. Yeah, the temple stage.
So I'm Tracer, he's Reaper. I blink in so easy every time. People are just like, huh? And they're like all fighting in the streets. You have to have a pretty inexperienced team, I feel, because they weren't running back, or they were, but I was just like, you know, it was only onesie twosies because they weren't going back as a group. But anywho, while I'm taking the point, we're almost to the very top of, the first. And I was like, go, Chad! And Chad goes, teleports into their base as a Reaper. We take that point. And the second that point's taken, he's already taking their next point, but they're still up at the first base. And by the time they run back, it was over.
Dude, they start trickling in, and I'm putting them down, dude. I'll sneak up. Usually, if I'm doing it, we did it another time as well. I think it was a minute and 45 seconds.
No, that was 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Yeah.
And I'll wait on the back corner of the door to get in there, so like no one can see me. And then the second it gets close enough, I start making my way in there, and I'll usually try and time it for when someone's running past me, so I can kill that person too, so they don't just turn around and start attacking me right away. So then I'll kill them, and as I'm killing them, I'm taking the base. And then most of the time, because I'm Reaper, I can turn invisible, so I can hold on long enough for Amy or someone else to get back up in there.
I can go across that huge gap because you can just.
Dude, it's so great. And it's even better when like me and Amy know we're doing it, and like I get so excited for the people that are part of our team that have never experienced that.
Like, what's going on? We won. What the fuck?
And they're just like, how the fuck did that just happen? Yeah, me and Amy pretty much single-handedly beat that stage in a minute and 14 seconds, and then 2 minutes, dude. So we got a gimmick on that one. We tried it on a different one. It didn't work out as well.
We still won it pretty quickly. Wasn't it that tower stage or whatever? No. There's another one that we did it on, and we won, but it was a little slower.
Still, dude, good old Overwatch, dude. Doesn't get old. Something that did get old though, the Sombra shit is starting. The Sombra.
Oh my god, people are so
just
with it.
It's done, dude. If it was an ARG, they've really like just drained it of all that it's worth.
It's been going for like I feel like ever. Like since it launched,
yes,
essentially, dude.
And they had a website that just ended, and everyone thought that if they couldn't figure out like the hints that they were dropping, that this would just be the reveal of it, and it wasn't. It was just like another hint, and people are just like, "Oh my god, dude! Just if you're just gonna keep like forcing us to go through puzzles that don't do anything or reveal anything else, like it's not worth the time."
Yeah, just stop. Yeah. It's so done. Just stop.
And like, dude, some of them are like super detailed. That actually like that people have figured out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, they had to invest like fucking hours into like figuring out and deciphering these like codes in foreign languages and like looking up in stages and finding like star patterns and dissecting the star patterns. And it's just like, dude, how much time do they invest in this? And the payoff is not there. I'd be pissed off too. And now people are thinking
it's BlizzCon
that at the world. Right? Yeah, at BlizzCon, that they were already planning to announce this character, and this was just to kind of get people excited for it. But in the end, it's just pissing people off.
No one's gonna want to play Sombra because they fucking hate it already.
They're like now people are starting posts on Reddit, which is a huge community for Overwatch right now, and they're like saying if you're in the crowd and they announce that Sombra's free to boo.
Yeah, totally. Like I totally agree. Like if you do like an ARG or ARG and you get all these people excited and they're wasting all this time, you don't give them anything. That's insane. You deserve they deserve to get booed for that. It's terrible.
Yeah, dude, give them something. You didn't give them anything. Not even a picture yet. Just like more hints. Another code.
Wasn't the picture like a hacked picture or something?
Yeah, someone hacked and found a picture of what she looks like, so like everyone kind of knows what she looks like.
But now they'll probably change it.
Yeah.
After that clock struck, or the timer went to 100% or whatever, it turned Bastion's Halloween his death victory thing into a Morse code.
Yeah.
Blinking Morse code that said Sombra. And people were just like, fuck you. Because I followed it for a while, too. I was excited. I was trying to help out and figure some stuff out. But, dude, if this is the payoff, woo, baby.
That's harsh,
No. Shit, before we get into some more news, dude, Tristan, you been playing anything this week?
Not too much. I'm still playing around with Pokemon Go, trying to collect them all.
Oh, you have?
All. But it's been, I've discovered a few things this week that there's a lot of cheating going on around me, and I don't like it.
Ooh.
Wait a second. I might have to get back into Pokemon Go. What kind of
yeah, what's up?
was interested.
So there's a gym right outside my window that I can get in the vicinity of if I go in the bedroom, and I can actually like claim it or train there and everything. And last night I saw some interesting things going on as the gym was taken very rapidly. And I was watching, like, I can see, like, okay, who's down on the walkway by the little art statue out there taking the gym. And then there's two guys just sitting down, just hammering out, whatever. And then when I see them take it over and, like, repopulate it with their own, I notice, like, all of a sudden, like that, all of a sudden there's 10 Pokemon in the gym, which is impossible to do that quickly with two people. So they have multiple accounts that they're doing this with, which is against the rules that is in place with this game. And
don't cheat, Tristan.
And then I look around like other gyms around the area, and then in the third ward, there's a ton of gyms over there, so I looked at them. Also, I've been taking screenshots left and right, and there's these same people like with the highest powered Pokemon you could possibly get, like 3,000 CP Dragonite. It's crazy. Like you can't have more than these people have like 5 Dragonites. It's insane, and they're definitely cheating in some way. Like I've looked at Reddit. There's like many things that you can do to like scam the system and get more than you should, and yeah. But so they possess like every gym in my area, which is just it's impossible. Like
you should have went down there real quick and just fucking launched his phone into the lake.
I was thinking about just taking their phone and just chucking it.
Wow. What a bunch of dicks, dude.
Take the gym now, bitch.
So
because that's gonna be so hard to take.
Well, I mean, I can take it, but then it takes like a half hour and a lot of revives and a lot of health to restore my guys. But I mean, I can
sure
take
that there
them,
wasn't 20 other people in rooms standing right next to their walls playing
absolutely
this?
Absolutely positive. See what they do? They threw a couple Magikarp in there that are very like 10 CP. So then they enhance their gym really quickly by just taking those guys out with like one shot in these gyms.
Yep. I was doing that. Me and Amy were doing that.
Yeah, me and Chad did that.
And then they log in to like another account that is a different team, and then they eliminate those Magikarp, log back in, and put their high CP Pokemon in there. So I reported them to Niantic today, and I made
nice, dude. We got ourselves a reporter.
Look at fucking narc, dude.
I actually put like all my screenshots together for each trainer, and like, okay, these are 5 screenshots of the same trainer in all these gyms, which is impossible. And they all have like Dragonites and all these high-ranking Pokemon. So I sent it over to Niantic. I don't think I'm guessing they don't actually like do too much because there's probably, I mean, how many people are playing this game still? Like they make $2 million a day still.
Yeah, unless you trigger like something in their code, they usually probably won't.
So I doubt they're actually going to do anything, but I think they just put that up on their website just to make me feel better. Like, oh yeah, I reported someone, but yeah.
You know what you should do is spend that half hour to take that gym out and then hide in a bush down there. And then when they come over to fuck it over, you jump out and just smash their phone on the ground.
It's one way
of doing it. The Niantic police! We're going to arrest you and take your phone!
I'm assuming that they're not your same gym color?
No, they're red.
Boo.
So you might be just like a hater.
Well, I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I haven't seen that yet, dude. I've missed out on a lot of this stuff since they.
So once I see that, like my interest in the game kind of goes down. Like,
Yep.
Come on, I just want to. I utilize these gyms to like then get experience, the Pokecoins and all that. Like, it helps with the process of then catching more and getting higher XP and all that and so forth. So it kind of demeans it a little. Like, maybe I'm just going to give up soon because like, what's the point if people are just cheating left and right and nothing's being done about it? It's not like Overwatch.
Man.
Overwatch, people police that quickly. Like, if you're cheating on Overwatch, you're banned. Gone.
Yeah, you're gone, dude. You ain't coming back. And here they're just like, well, we got a money train. Do we really
we're
want to
making
kick
$2 million a day, so let's
we really exactly, dude. Like, yeah, and but beyond like the cheating and stuff, how is the new? I haven't played it yet. How is the new buddy system where you get like, are you seeing yourself get a lot more like candies and stuff? Is it worth coming back to just upgrade what I have?
I mean, if you've got a Pokemon that like, I never see him around, like. Do the buddy system, walk a bunch, and then you'll get enough candies to eventually evolve it. Like I evolved my Pikachu into a Raichu, which was cool. Raichu, the way they have these powers, lightning Pokemon aren't very effective in the game. It's all water Pokemon are the most powerful for the most part.
Vaporeon.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to evolve something or if you just want to keep powering something up, that's the way to do it. So yeah, it works out. I've evolved a few things here and there. Right now, my buddy is a Magikarp because I want to get a Gyarados.
It's probably like the only fucking way you can.
Yeah, you need 400 candies to evolve it. And I still have about 100 more to go.
Which is crazy that they even did that. Like,
I mean, Magikarps pop up all the time. Like, if I was walking down by the lake or anything, I'd probably catch a lot more, but I haven't been in a while, so I'll just do my buddy system to evolve it.
Did you see that you know how like if you were driving your car and playing and you'd click that I'm a passenger, that it would still let you like catch Pokemon? Now the update is if you're going over 30 miles an hour, it'll stop spawning Pokemon.
That's smart. Good.
Even if you're a passenger in the car.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah. They should have done that right away. That's like, I can't believe that was even a thing. So people could like be stupid and hurt themselves or other people because it's a Pokemon.
And I saw like these private drivers were like, hey, I'll drive you around and you can catch Pokemon and make money off it.
That's the most exciting way to play that game.
It's funny how many updates come out with this. I feel like my thing updates like every few days. And it's not just like minor bug fixes. It's like an all-new look to some aspect of the game.
Instead of putting that in-game map in there, dude, I'm glad they're taking care of all these cosmetics. So, fucking enjoy it. If I knew where to go to find Pokemon and their spawn rate was super low, I would still play it because I'd at least know that I have a chance of catching something at some point in my life. Whereas now it's just like Pidgey. And I'm just like, I don't.
Well, and in some regard, those Pidgeys are important because you can then evolve them and get more XP. They're useful in some regard.
Dude, already like level 22.
But if you're not catching other things, I can see why it gets annoying.
Yeah, dude. If you don't have 1,000 Pidgeotos by now, dude, you've probably put in less than 4 hours into that game.
It seems like parks are a good spot to go to because there's a lot of Pokestops most of the time. And then when there's a big crowd of people, even more Pokemon hatch. Like there's a lake park in Milwaukee that's a really popular spot that's actually like gotten a lot of flack from the neighborhood because it's on Lake Drive and the residents there like complain about people that go to the park, and there's been like city council meetings about like shutting them down.
Because they're so hoity-toity, these young children on the phones. And
how dare you go to a park and enjoy the outdoors?
Yeah. Shame.
I think Niantic actually shut down at least one of the Pokestops in that park, but yeah.
Wow.
It's still a good haven for Pokemon.
So, dude, well, keep us updated on the Pokemon stuff, man. I'm curious to see
how much longer I play.
What goes on with it, dude. But, while we're talking about Nintendo, Nintendo of America just tweeted out breaking news during our podcast. My dream is
a miracle.
I'm gonna cry for you all. Nintendo of America just tweeted out that you can become Among the first to discover the Nintendo NX, tomorrow a preview trailer will debut at 9 a.m. Central Time, 7 a.m. Pacific, and 10 a.m. Eastern. So, dude, just like we got done talking about, tomorrow, and I'm telling you guys, the preview's so early in the day, Red Dead Redemption 2 on the NX.
Yeah, I mean, that's a given. Like,
I still don't feel like it's going to be on there because Rockstar hasn't done a ton of games on it with Nintendo.
I think that's the whole point, to get people.
Ubisoft.
That is the creepiest fucking picture of Mario.
I actually had to go confirm to be like, is this fake? Because
someone hacked Nintendo.
Like people's curtains, like, hello.
Yeah, did Mario just take the curtain of a dressing room and be like, hey, how do those pants fit?
Yeah, no, he's in a Target.
Like, it looks like a hospital. It's a hospital curtain. Somebody is in bed, like dying in their hospital. Mario's like, "Hello, it's me, Satan. Hello."
Yeah, that's the creepiest Mario ever. Even his eyes. Like,
his wiener's out.
Oh, yeah,
it's
sure,
like,
no pants.
like somebody's in a hospital, and that's that curtain they draw around it, and it's like a person on their deathbed. Like Nintendo feels like they probably are. So they're like, "Do this. Mario will save us. Believe in Mario. In Mario we trust." Have you met our Lord and Savior, Jesus Mario?
Dude, that is so fucking awesome.
Crazy,
Anyways, yeah, dude, fucking, there it is, dude. You know, we broke the news live on the show. I'm just so happy
crazy,
right
yeah.
now.
Like, maybe Rockstar was like, "Hey, FYI, we're putting your partner, your logo is going to be at the end of this game, so do what you want, but we're outing you at, when our trailer drops or something." Or
probably
it's a collab, and we'll see a collaboration tomorrow.
Yeah, or they have nothing to do with each other, and it just
Mario's gonna pull the Phil Spencer. He's gonna roll up his sleeve, and he's gonna have like a Rockstar tattoo on his fucking arm or something. It's gonna be like, can you play that scenario?
He's gonna be wearing a Mario cowboy hat, dude, and a 6-shooter, dude.
Oh,
fucking shoots
maybe
Bowser
John
right
Marston
in the
is actually inside this Mario, and it's a costume like Chuck E. Cheese. And he's take the hat off, and he's gonna be like, "Surprise! Mario's not dead."
Dude, Jason has stole Chuck E. Cheese's hat once.
Do you remember that?
Yes,
that
dude, I remember hiding in the cheese house,
my
dude.
entire life, dude.
Wait, so you stole his hat? What?
I didn't steal his hat.
Tell me the story.
I didn't steal his hat, dude. I was egged on to knock the head off of the Purple Munch character at Chuck E. Cheese in front of like a lot of other children, which is, as I learned, frowned upon.
Yeah.
And in the law books of Chuck E. Cheese, Munch is allowed to pull you aside and threaten to beat the shit out of you, in his words, to a little 8-year-old kid.
He said that to you?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
He took me aside and he's like, "You ever fucking do that again?" He's like, "I'm gonna beat the shit out of you." Little me, I wasn't even terrified because there's this giant, like this half-man purple character. Like it was like, are you fucking kidding me? Get out of here. To which I think my dad went back and threatened Munch in character to kick his ass. And then we had a leave.
And this was after he got caught hiding in the cheese house. Remember the cheese house with the mirrors?
We knocked it off, and then I ran.
We ran to
the
hide.
cheese house. Okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
That. And then he pulled me out and threatened to kick the shit out of me in front of the skee balls.
Yes. So, thank you, Mario, for bringing back these awesome memories, dude, with your giant ass mascot.
I probably should have done that, but I don't know. I feel like I should have.
Threatening to beat the shit out of a kid is so not allowed.
I mean, but think about it though. If you're a mascot at Chuck E. Cheese, that's pretty low. Like, right? Like,
yeah.
And now everyone gets to see your face.
Yeah, it's a shitty job. And the one thing you don't want is people to know you're Munch at Chuck E. Cheese. You're not even a good character. I don't even know if that's that guy's name. I can't remember. I think it is.
Oh shit, dude.
We'll have to.
So, dude, awesome, man. NX news. We wait no longer. Tomorrow is the day, dude. Wake up. Make sure everyone's up, dude. I might have to go into work late tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just to check it out. Make sure I don't miss it. But we got some more news here. Some awesome stuff coming around. That I'll talk about real quick. Before we get on with the show. Resident Evil 7 is getting something really rad, dude. If you guys are living in LA, October 21st, this Friday to November 6th, dude, they're doing a real life escape room with Resident Evil.
That's cool.
To hype up Resident Evil 7. It's being done by I Am 8-Bit, dude. They do a bunch of art exhibitions for like video games around the cities and like for promotion wise. So it's gonna be spot on, and it's partnered with Capcom, so it's gonna be absolutely legit. I've never done an escape room, but shit, man, that got me really excited to do an escape room. Jason, you were in one, weren't you?
I've done one, yeah. They're pretty cool. Like you're
There's some in Milwaukee.
It just depends on like who you're there with, like who's in the room with you. If you're in there with really clever people, it's a good thing. If you're in there with idiots that are like continuously looking at clues that you told them, no, this is no longer necessary, then it makes it for a bad experience. Just go with a group of all your friends, and then it'll be like the best day ever.
I'll just sit back and watch you guys solve it, dude. And I'll just be doing selfies with like all the Resident Evil 7.
Like, Sweener,
Yeah.
Stop looking at the book. Like I told you, there's nothing in the book. That's just a real book. I didn't go with Sweener, but that's exactly how that would go. And then he would just like kick the door down and be like, "We're out."
Peace, bitches.
That's an exact Sweener line, dude. Is peace, bitches. Some more Halloween news that we got going on in the video game world. Destiny's Festival of the Lost starts on the 26th through the 9th, which is always a good time. This time it's actually even better. They're introducing a multiplayer map called Cathedral of Dusk.
That's cool.
It'll be available during the event and then actually after the event too. All free, so you don't need to pay for a map on this one. 16 new masks, dude, that you can keep forever if you glue them. A couple of quests, some new dances. So pretty cool that they just got like this little free. I love the Halloween holidays. Dude, in video games, always can be pretty awesome, dude. It all started with Phantasy Star Online when they introduced, like, it would be Christmas, and they decorated, like, the lobby out with, like, a giant Christmas tree, and Sonic wearing, like, a Christmas hat and stuff, dude. I just get excited, just, like, I don't know. It's stupid, but...
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And they also had the Heroic Raid, which was a heroic bust, dude, that came out on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. It was beaten in 42 minutes. And they didn't add very much anything at all, which I thought... they would have learned their lesson and just made it actually feel heroic, but they added like a couple of extra bombs that you had to disarm and a couple extra dudes to kill. That was pretty disappointing.
I feel like this Destiny Rise of Iron hit with a giant thud. It didn't like it looked like they wanted it to.
Yeah, dude, it's still good to me. I still have fun with it, but I feel like this... I'm excited to do the Wrath of the Machine because it looks really awesome. And now that I see what, can be done with it, I definitely know that we could 3 to 4 man it pretty fucking easily.
All right, so I'm going to get it. I'm doing it.
Yeah, dude, they've added some options to get light level up a lot quicker now, too. So they've done some really good things, but yeah, it just kind of fizzled out with this heroic raid, just as I was expecting. And I mean, I don't even fucking play the raids. I was just expecting something bigger with a bang, but, that's how it goes, dude. They got some cool mechanics in there, but holy crap. Something else I forgot was even coming out this year, dude. Fucking Dead Rising 4 is coming out. Remember when I set the world on fire at E3, dude, finding all the secrets?
Yeah.
And whooping ass in there? Well, those people couldn't even fucking figure out how to play the game?
Wow, It's not like it's hard.
Dude.
Oh. You would be surprised at a video game expo how hard certain games are for people.
I don't know how to run. Where's the tutorial? Where's the tutorial?
Why are you even here?
Yeah, dude, I wanted to throw some people out of that place. It was just so confusing and how they even got in there. But Dead Rising 4 pre-order was outlined today. Finally, get an idea of what you get with it, dude, for $80. Exclusive weapons, vehicles, that shit, dude. But something that's really sweet, and I don't know if this is only on Season Pass. They haven't absolutely confirmed it, but Super Ultra Dead Rising 4 mini golf is going to be in there. Which is 18 holes of golf, dude, with up to 3 other people online, and you hit and you hit giant golf balls around like the mall and other places and try and get them into holes, and you'll have to dodge zombies and stuff. I love mini. Me and Amy were just talking about mini golf this weekend when we were at the pinball expo, dude, and it was just like how crazy like mini golf can be because we passed by this mini golf course.
It was a hot pink mini golf castle.
No.
Yeah,
it was hot pink. It was a huge. You can walk inside of it, hot pink mini golf castle. And I was like, what the hell is this? And we wanted to go to pinball, so.
Yeah, you tell me about mini golf and I'm there. So this is pretty sweet, dude. You use all his like crazy guns and stuff to knock the balls around. But dude, Dead Rising 4 comes out this holiday. I'm trying to weigh, like, do I buy all these games or do I like hope and wish that other people buy them for me and then I can play them?
Hope and wish that everyone buys them for you.
That's what my plan.
Best way to go.
I mean, dude, we got Final Fantasy 15 coming out. World of Final Fantasy that me and Amy just played the demo.
Oh, they're so cute. There's little chickens that you ride.
And they ride on your head.
Not a good excuse for a game.
It was beautiful. If you guys haven't watched it, you should check it out, dude. It's on Allerton.
So cute.
It actually made Amy stop playing her game, so she.
Yeah, I did. I was just like, oh no, that's cool, whatever, and then they're adorable.
Yeah, there's so much crazy.
Breaking commencing.
What is happening?
Yeah, she was just getting crazy. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is coming out too. We got a beta for that. PS4 exclusive beta for everybody. October 21st, this Friday. There's a lot of shit going on this Friday.
Shit's happening on Fridays these days. I like it.
Literally, dude.
The biggest one is Civilization 6 drops this Friday. My weekend is gone.
Yes! Civ 6. I'm gonna put another like 75 million hours into those games.
You ain't even gonna buy that shit.
Why not? I play the crap out of the other one.
I'm 100%.
Are you getting it?
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, I'm excited now.
Monday, right?
It comes out Thursday at like 11 o'clock at night.
I can just download it, and by Friday I'll have it, and then it's mine, and
It's
you
only
can
3
die.
gigs. Download it.
23?
Only 3
It's like a
gigs!
super small game. It's gonna be so great. I'm so excited. Can't wait.
Dude. Well, I guess, yeah, let's jump into what we got going on this weekend then. The part of the show hits, dude, where everyone tells me all the fun stuff they're up to. Jason already telling me Civ 6.
That's pretty much it. And I might play some more of that wrestling game. Might give that some more of my...
WWE 2K17.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Goldberg, announced on it, and guess who's in WWE? Dude, on Monday, he showed up. Goldberg is on Raw. He's going to be fighting Brock Lesnar.
Tristan was all about that last week. The whole part of the video podcast that we had to cut out. We had to cut out the entire WWE because WWE was kept putting content restrictions every time I edited it, so I just had to cut the whole fucking thing out.
I said a lot of controversial things last week, so.
Big Pop. I don't even want to say the name because that's going to get us out.
Dude, if you guys watch Arrow this week, Cody Rhodes is guest starring. It was actually tonight the episode aired, so if you want to watch Cody Rhodes and Arrow, since they had that thing on in WWE where the Arrow actually showed up and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, dude. And then now WWE's showing up on the show.
Yeah.
Shit.
So that's what I'm doing.
Playing a villain.
Tristan, man, what do you got going on? Did you pick up WWE?
I did not, no.
Oh.
No. I'll wait until it's free next year sometime on Xbox Live, maybe.
Free.
And I probably won't play it, but I'll download it.
They gave it for free just recently.
Right,
2K16, yeah.
Yep. I'll probably play a little more Pokemon Go and report all the cheaters out there. So beware, no more cheating.
Are you just gonna drive around town and just report people in your new Pokemon themed cop car?
Oh, that would be cool.
I'm the Poke Police.
You're Detective Pikachu, dude.
Exactly.
Detective Pikachu.
It's actually my Halloween costume this year. Did you already know that?
That is amazing.
Oh, it's so good.
Nice,
It's
dude.
a fun week.
Pokemon, maybe we'll get you on some Overwatch for a little bit, dude. You can.
I hope to play some Overwatch so I can hopefully unlock something cool in those loot boxes. That's not a spray paint or voice.
Yeah, we need to get you something.
And then Amy, on to you. I know one thing that you're up to this weekend. You'll be joining me. But what else you got going
on? Just probably that and Civ 6 and.
What is that you were referring to?
I don't know. What did you allude to but not say?
Ha! I wanted to see if she would even say it. I was just making stuff up. No, we got a Harry Potter festival going on this weekend. Chatteroy Lockhart, dude. I don't know if you guys been following me. I've been, showing off some stuff I'm working on, and I just made a magical book recently.
The book you made is actually really cool.
Really cool.
Is there a trade secret there that you're not giving out, or is it just a tablet under a book?
It's a Honaki secret, dude.
It's pretty cool. Yeah,
it's pretty sweet.
I've been working on it for the last couple nights, dude, trying to get it perfect. So I just have to record a video, or I have to use magic and put a magic spell on my book.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It looks awesome in the dark for sure, man. It doesn't look
cool.
too bad in the light either. It just shows up. And I'm just going to have a video playing on it for, on loop for an hour. So that way it just is always going and just doing weird stuff on it.
Super cool.
Looks pretty sweet. So Amy's going to be part of that. She's going to be Trelawney.
Professor Trelawney.
Professor Trelawney. Yeah, the crazy lady with the goggles.
I have these crazy glasses and this big frizzy wig and we got it all constructed. I gotta finish up my boots and stuff.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome.
That's cool.
Yep.
That and Civ 6. And we gotta take down Gears 4. We gotta beat Gears 4 this week.
We do have to beat Gears 4.
It's a fact.
I have
dude.
a review 97% done, but I want to play the single player. So I guess I should, or the multiplayer non-horde mode, the legit multiplayer. I feel like I need to play that. But I finished the single player. It was a good Gears campaign.
The best, or
probably not.
Just have to wait for the review.
I don't think. Yeah, you can wait for the review, but I don't think that they do enough building up the new characters, and then I also don't think they do enough playing off the old characters. So there's just like, I don't know. You'll get it all in the review. Maybe we'll talk about it next week if you guys beat it.
And JD happens to be the most annoying.
Yeah, JD is not a good main protagonist for Gears of War.
No,
he's not what you want in a Gears of War guy. But I'll say
not at all.
The end of that game has some really good fan service, and then of course stay for post-credit scene because it's amazing.
I love it, dude. Post-credit scene. Forgot about that, dude. Alrighty. Well, yeah, video games need to do more post-credit scenes.
They really do, man.
Heal it up, man. I'll be playing Overwatch this weekend. If you see Nightingale run around as a Junkrat, stay far away or just leave the game.
I'll murder you with my balls.
You'll die instantly, dude. I'll probably jump into some more World of Final Fantasy as well, just because I want to catch a couple of more creatures, because I figured out how to catch the creatures. You have to use Libra on them to find out what their weakness is to catching, so you can imprison them.
Oh, like
so Libra isn't completely worthless.
Yeah, there's a specific thing that you have to do for each creature. So like you might have to weaken it with fire, and then you can imprison it, or like you have to whatever the ability is that you have to do. You use Libra to figure that out, and it'll show you, and then that way you can catch those creatures. And it doesn't happen all the time. So I'm gonna check that out and see if I can get a couple more of them. Otherwise, dude, Gilderoy Lockhart in Edgerton, Wisconsin, dude, check it out. Come get an autograph from your boy, Gilderoy. Oh!
Oh shit! You're gonna be saying that all
From your
day.
boy, Gilderoy.
I'm your boy, Gilderoy.
I'll predict your future. You will be petting a chicken, and I can pull her out of my bag and be like, "Ah!" Should I bring Knight Rider? Should I bring her?
Yeah, I don't know why you don't bring that chicken everywhere you go.
I love her. She goes shopping with me, and she goes to the mall, and she's just really cute and little, and she goes to parks, and I love her.
Wait, you take that chicken to the mall?
Yeah.
How do you do it? Yeah. Like, will you put it in a cage?
I just put her in a purse. She just sits in it. She's tiny.
Gucci
She's
bag.
Tiny and little. She's got a Von Zealand purse.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Fancy, dude. Well, I can predict your future, too. You're going to come back to allertonave.com tomorrow and check out all the NX news and announcements and relive the predictions that we predicted tonight that come true tomorrow. And if not, you can come back and yell at us and bitch at us and tell us, we were wrong, but it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, we'll just say
future says that.
Or if it does happen, Chad will deny all accountability and be like, it wasn't me.
I didn't say
it. It was a chicken.
I was drugged by a chicken. Well, thank you, Tristan. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Amy, for joining me this week on the Block Party. We will see you guys next week. And if you missed it, dude, make sure you check back for Adapted on Friday. Awesome show, dude, with an awesome all-star Batman comic that we talk about. And we cover Luke Cage the second half. See if it lived up to...
Cover a lot of things.
Oh, dude, yeah. See if it lived up to the first half's hype. So check it out on allertonav.com. You can check us out on youtube.com/allertonav and Twitch. We're live all week long, so make sure you guys check it out. Twitch.tv, Allertonav. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys next week at 7 o'clock Central on Twitch.tv. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Knight Rider says bye.
Gilderoy. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.